Oh, I got two Phoenix to my left right here.
Okay.
Dropped one.
Okay, I don't see
Let me
him.
grab the other one. Right there. Three. Oh,
I'm backing
ammo.
up. I think I'm out. I'm out.
I dropped him.
Hello, this is Ender, and welcome to my VRcade. These clips summarize this game pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh
Beautiful
no,
view.
not this again. My gun's
wrong?
gone. Log in, checking. So I don't want to hit deploy yet. I want to see if there's any other missions. Yeah. So, you guys want to see me play anything else?
If you're still interested, allow me to explain why Ghosts of Tabor grinds my gears. Hello, this is Ender, and welcome to my VR. Everyone says Ghosts of Tabor is the escape from Tarkov of virtual reality, including its developers. I've never played Tarkov, so my opinion is you'll like it if you enjoy unforgiving and incredibly frustrating challenges. And if you're enjoying this video, please click that like button and consider subscribing so I know to keep making this type of content. Much like with roguelite games, every time you die, you lose all your loot collected in that life or raid, in this case. Sometimes it's because you get killed, other times it's because when you were loading up at the base with your index controllers, the sensitivity for the dang grips is set so high, you can drop something and not know it until you spawn in the game.
Ah, come on.
Dude, I freaking accidentally dropped my mag. You think it's slid down?
Yeah, that's the worst part, is accidentally dropping stuff.
Did you adjust your grip sensitivities?
I did, and that helped a ton. Did you?
Yeah, I recently did that too. I've been watching like all Ghosts of Tabor videos today, like tips and tricks and stuff, and they say, yeah, turn that grip sensitivity all the way down. So anytime you grab for something, because I'm like sitting there like trying to grab things multiple times, it doesn't work. So
Although I later learned you can actually adjust the sensitivity of the grips, and this option even shows up when you're using Quest controllers, which is something I've never seen in any other game, and I really wish more games did this as an index controller user. And this is really a great example of why this game is so frustrating and so wonderful. There is a lot of sophistication from each weapon loading differently,
Okay, so it's not the same weapon I already have.
and presumably accurately. However, while instructions are available and cool that they used YouTuber property to record them, they are not easily accessed. He also doesn't look nearly as cool as he did in the trailers he made for the game, but to be fair, that's all game trailers, am I right?
Oh, holding the trigger? Is that the issue?
And why do I have to activate items and screens even with my trigger button click? Who clicks a touchscreen? You just push it. I get it if this game doesn't want to hold my hand, but with how scarce ammo is and how easily you die and lose all that gear,
The scope is terrible.
Oh no, my game crashed. Ah!
this is the equivalent of throwing a toddler in the deep end and then tossing floaties at him and saying, use those. I saw a podcast that this was made by a firearm collector and with accuracy in mind. There is also apparently an assumption that you are just as knowledgeable as the game creator. Sure, the tutorial shows you how to load and equip each weapon type, but identifying an M4 versus an AK clip can be rather frustrating in your dark bunker because no one showed you how to fill the generator or told you it would keep running after you quit the game if you didn't turn it off first. Look, I love the realism of Into the Radius where I load individual bullets into clips, but sometimes the hunger gauge in that game just takes it too far. Well, in Tabor, you have to remember to fill your water bottle, pack your lunch, and now remember to turn the lights off on your way out the door. I can see why they got a coffee sponsorship because it's starting to feel as much of a chore as my morning routine before racing to the car to beat the morning rush hour. This is not the type of realism I find immersive, much less fun. Speaking of watching vitals and realism, I found this game works really well with the catwalk. You just have to be sure to change the default tracking in-game setting to follow your head as opposed to hands or whatever it's set to by default. And also, if you want to try the new jump feature in the Cat Gateway software, bind a button to the jump action as well. It is fun to explore the one large outdoor map on a catwalk and also quite a workout. This is one of two worlds currently in the game. And native behaptic vest support is really nice, but adding other parts such as the Tactosi arms and the facial interface, and even better ProTube device support would be wonderful. The outdoor world is one of two. The other is the silo, which is indoors. This silo has a vertical core with branching hallways. I say save this for later until you can get at least a flashlight.
Man, it's hard to see in here.
Yeah, it is.
Can you shine the light on the backpack there? Okay, I can see. Doesn't look like my sidearm in it.
And ideally until you can find the night vision goggles. I only got to try those goggles in the tutorial, and they looked amazing and massively OP. Another way to make sure noobs don't stand a chance in this game. The white means everyone's hard work spent collecting all their gear is lost whenever they decide to do a wipe. On the one hand, everyone has the same starter gear. On the other hand, you lose all your efforts but not your skill. In fact, it reminds me of a certain punishment devised by the Greek gods to torture a man eternally. Personally, I would find this incredibly frustrating, but hey, everyone's got different opinions. Please share yours in the comments down below. I plan to give myself as best a chance as I could by starting Tabor after a server wipe and some bug fixes in early July, I believe it was. Speaking of bugs, the other thing I tried to survive was teaming up with friends. This was incredibly frustrating at first. We would add each other, but not be able to see each other online.
Maybe I got to search for you too.
It wasn't until the next day in some cases that we finally realized the only way to actually see each other and squad up was to actually add them, then quit the game, then come back and reboot the game to be able to squad up. We wasted a ton of time trying to troubleshoot this, but even after we figured it out, it was even more aggravating trying to add players watching my stream excited to play the game with me because we all had to add each other, quit the game, then reboot the game while live on stream. So a big thanks to all of your patience for putting up with that who are watching, and shout outs to Will Fly, Savan, Friendly Neighbor, The Turtle Guy, Airborne Elite, Lowly, and Carter16 for either successfully joining us or making a huge effort to try to do so. Thanks so much. Fortunately, this being able to see your friends online issue was fixed in a later update. Speaking of teaming up, and also of Luke from Linus Tech Tips, where he showed that in Tarkov, a big scandal is that a lot of players were cheating by using Discord voice so that their in-game voice and teamwork discussions didn't get overheard by other players not in their team and killed as a result.
I don't even
Friendly.
have friends, bro. What you
Friendly.
mean this squad of
They
three?
can't hear us unless you turn on mic.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hey, Enders,
Yeah.
I'm muted.
I've never actually.
I definitely plan on killing these guys. So just to let you know, we're gonna play nice for a little bit though. Maybe we can get them to get some loot for us and then take them out.
They've got backpacks
Y'all-
and AKs.
They're surrounding us.
Friendly,
Going to the front
friendly.
door.
Okay, okay.
Y'all
Friendly.
friendly?
Yeah, we're friendly.
Look, I won't be real with you. I got a pistol with like 5 bullets.
All right. So, Will, what do you want to do, bud? That apparently.
Yep, let's get out of here.
Well, it turns out on this same podcast that I watched with the creator from Combat Waffle Studios that they also cheat using Discord in the same way, and making sure to prove the don't trust anyone rule in this game is also true. Whether or not that's a game design issue is for you to decide, as well as whether or not I'm scum for doing so. Again, comment down below what you think. As far as teaming up goes, we did have fun working together successfully, mostly.
I'm going to walk him down.
Tavon's out for blood.
I killed him.
There's 2 more through that tunnel.
And you hit him a lot.
I think I got him.
Can you tell me, please? Oh, I died. There's a guy.
Oh, I
33
see.
meters.
I see. To our, to the water. And there's someone else there.
For us.
Shit, I gotta reload.
Attention.
Fuck. I'm about to get killed.
Hey, bro.
Vaughn, you still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you?
Yep.
I died.
Oh man, there's too many. I'm out of here.
They say a stand-up comedian has to be angry to be funny. I hope you found my rant at least informative, if not entertaining and complete whining. I really do think this early access game has potential, and that my observations led to improvements on the off chance that Combat Waffle notices my tiny channel's review. It has a lot of cool elements, but for me, it's just more frustration than it is fun. If you appreciated my efforts, please help my videos reach more by clicking that thumbs up and subscribing. Thank you again so much for watching.